Imagine being on the brink of global stardom only to have it all come crashing down. This was the harsh reality for the iconic rock band AC/DC. In the early 70s, on the sunny shores of Sydney, Australia, two brothers, Malcolm and Angus Young, dared to dream. With a shared passion for music and an unshakable bond, they formed AC/DC in 1973. Their journey, like many others, wasn't a smooth ride. They struggled, they hustled, and they faced rejection. But they never lost sight of their dream. Their debut album, High Voltage, was a labor of love, a result of countless hours of hard work and dedication. When it hit the shelves in '75, it was met with a mixed response. However, it wasn't long before their electrifying energy and raw talent began to catch the public's attention. The world was starting to tune into the unique sound of AC/DC. As their fame began to rise, so did their spirits. The band that once played in small, smoky bars was now headlining massive concerts. Their music echoed through stadiums, and their name was on the lips of rock fans worldwide. It was a dream come true. But life has a peculiar way of keeping us grounded. Just when AC/DC was soaring high, they were struck by tragedy. In 1980, at the peak of their career, their charismatic lead singer Bon Scott was found dead. The news sent shockwaves through the music industry. The voice that had defined AC/DC was silenced forever. This unexpected turn of events left the band and their fans in disbelief. The dream that the young brothers had nurtured was now a band without a voice, a ship without a captain. The loss of Bon Scott was not just a personal tragedy, it was a blow to the very heart of AC/DC. And just like that, AC/DC's journey to the top was cut short, leaving the future of the band hanging in the balance. In the aftermath of a tragedy, the remaining members faced a difficult decision. The sudden loss of their lead singer, Bon Scott, left a void in AC/DC that seemed impossible to fill. The band was left at a crossroads, a daunting task to find a voice that could carry the legacy of Scott, yet carve a new path for the band. Their search led them to Brian Johnson, a seasoned singer with a raspy, gritty voice that seemed to echo Scott's spirit. Johnson was stepping into monumental shoes. The pressure was on him and the band to deliver a music experience that could match or even surpass their previous success with Highway to Hell. It was not just about finding a new voice, it was about carrying the torch that Scott had lit without letting it extinguish. The band found themselves under scrutiny, their every move and decision analyzed and critiqued, but they were not deterred. Their passion for music, their respect for Scott, and their determination to keep AC/DC alive fueled their efforts. They channeled their grief, their struggle, and their resilience into their music. The result was an album that would go down in history, Back in Black. An album that was a tribute to their fallen brother Bon Scott. It was an album that encapsulated their journey, their fight, their victory over adversity. Back in Black was not just an album, it was a statement that AC/DC was here to stay, that they could evolve, and that they could turn their tragedy into a triumph. It was a testament to their dedication, their talent, and their unwavering spirit. The success of Back in Black was a beacon of hope, a symbol of their survival, and it solidified their place in rock history. But as we know, life is a roller coaster. It's full of ups and downs. AC/DC had clawed their way back from the brink, but their troubles were far from over. The band had to brace themselves for more challenges that lay ahead and continue their journey in the unpredictable world of rock and roll. Behind the scenes, the band members were dealing with personal demons and public scandals. One of the key figures in AC/DC's saga of struggle was Malcolm Young. The rhythm guitarist, known for his hard-hitting riffs and unwavering dedication to the band, found himself entangled in the grip of alcoholism. His dependency on the bottle began to interfere with his performances and his relationship with the band. In 1988, recognizing that his addiction was spiraling out of control, Malcolm made the difficult decision to step away from the band he had helped build. He sought treatment, bravely confronting his demons in a bid to regain control of his life. While Malcolm was battling his personal issues, the band was hit with another scandal. Phil Rudd, the drummer known for his solid, driving beats, found himself on the wrong side of the law. In a shocking turn of events, Rudd was slapped with charges of attempted murder. The charges were eventually dropped, but not before they had cast a long, dark shadow over the band's reputation. Yet, in the face of these immense challenges, AC/DC showed a resilience that was nothing short of extraordinary. They refused to let the personal struggles of their members or the public scandals associated with them define their journey. Instead, they focused on what they did best, creating electrifying rock music that resonated with millions around the globe. They replaced Malcolm with his nephew, Stevie Young, who proved to be a worthy successor. Rudd's legal troubles led to his dismissal from the band, but they found strength in Chris Slade, who stepped in to provide the powerful drumming AC/DC's music demanded. AC/DC's story is a testament to their indomitable spirit and their unwavering commitment to their music. It is a story of overcoming personal struggles and public scandals, of refusing to bow down to adversity no matter how formidable it might seem. Despite everything, AC/DC refused to go down without a fight. Just when it seemed like AC/DC had weathered the storm, they were struck by another devastating blow. This blow would come in the form of a health crisis, a brutal diagnosis that shook the band to its core. Malcolm Young, the band's rhythm guitarist and backbone, was diagnosed with dementia in 2014. A condition that slowly erodes memory and cognitive abilities. Dementia would signal the end of Malcolm's active involvement in the band that he had helped shape over the course of 4 decades. Imagine, if you will, the gravity of this moment for AC/DC. Malcolm Young was not just a member, he was a driving force, a constant, a brother. His retirement left a void, a silence that echoed through the band's music and reverberated in the hearts of fans worldwide. But as they say, the show must go on. And it did. AC/DC soldiered on, fueled by the spirit of rock and roll that Malcolm himself had personified. Yet there was a sense of melancholy, a shadow that hung over their performances, a reminder of the irreplaceable presence that was missing. Then, in 2017, the band suffered the ultimate loss. Malcolm Young, the man who had given so much of his life to the rhythm of rock and roll, passed away. His death marked the end of an era, a chapter in AC/DC's story that was drenched in both phenomenal success and heartbreaking tragedy. The grief was palpable. Fans mourned the loss of a legend, and his bandmates mourned the loss of a brother. But amidst the sorrow, there was a profound sense of gratitude. Gratitude for the music, the memories, the indomitable spirit that Malcolm Young had gifted to the world. Malcolm's death was a heartbreaking end to a tumultuous journey, forever changing the face of AC/DC. But as we'll see in the next chapter, the legacy of AC/DC, the legacy of Malcolm Young, lives on, reverberating in the chords of every song, in the heartbeat of every fan, and in the enduring spirit of rock and roll. Despite the tragedies and setbacks, the legacy of AC/DC lives on. The echoes of their thunderous rock anthems resonate far beyond their heyday, reverberating through the halls of rock history and influencing new generations of rockers. Their indomitable spirit, their raw energy, and their unyielding dedication to their craft have secured their place as one of the most influential rock bands of all time. In 2003, their decades of hard work and innovation in the rock scene were recognized as they were inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. This honor was a testament to their enduring influence and their role in shaping the sound of rock music.